Hey all, Monster Paneer here. Last episode we got a Paladin armor and a cool axe, and this thing definitely hits like a truck. I decided to leave the army and start my own adventure now since we are not a poor naked looter anymore with a chipped falchion. I started off by hiring few ogres. From what I know, there is only like two ways to get paladins. One is by rescuing prisoners or by attacking an army which has paladins. You make the paladins in that army a prisoner and later persuade them to join your side. The second option is like too difficult for us right now because obviously we don't have a big ass army. So I went in search of paladin prisoners. I also finally cleared a dungeon, and the loot was also found this sword from the Nippon colonies.
Must have been the wind.
I still haven't found a way to kill these ogres and big enemies since they literally dodge everything. I mean, like, assuming like you're a big enemy, like you're heavy, and they shouldn't be having so much of dodge skills, man. I don't know. Then I found like a forest goblin party which had a paladin prisoner. With a not so epic battle, we defeated these goblins and got our first paladin in the party. I fought more battles and ended up getting 4 paladins. I noticed a battle happening. It was a battle which had 5 paladins involved and they were on the losing side. Now, assuming all the 5 survive, they will become prisoners of the winning party. And since both these parties are at like a very low number, once the enemy wins and gets the paladins as prisoners, my plan is to take them out and get more paladins in my army. Simple, right? This guy had 5 chariots, and I struggled taking out even one. So, yeah, my whole army died, and there were like still 17 enemies left. My plan was to at least take down these chariots' horses first, so that the chariot basically stops moving. But one of these chariots just debated me. Now all my paladins have either died or are imprisoned. So I just went back home, hopeless, shattered, and broken. Until the Bretonian army was here, and I was hoping that they take that castle out and I just get my paladins back. The king of chaos troops also got trapped, and I actually ended up taking him as a prisoner. We then got this other castle, and I also caught another lord as a prisoner. The whole army went back though, and we never got to attack the other castle, which actually had my paladins. I was back home, back in the arena, rethinking and filled with guilt for my never ending greed to acquire more paladins and just losing it all in the end. But I at least had like two lords captured and just waited for a big sum of money to give them back. I have nothing now. No paladins, no money, and only a few troops. While I was like traveling around the map, I got this random note saying, "An earthquake has struck my army." Now, didn't read this while playing. It actually mentioned that I am severely injured, meaning I cannot participate in any battle for a while. I jumped into a battle against 31 rats. And yes, I couldn't join and we lost. I became a prisoner. I also lost my paladin armor to these guys. Driven by vengeance, I bought a simple black armor, hired two ogres, and went to fight them again. Now, I made the same mistake of not seeing their troops, and looks like they randomly ended up getting two dark elves cavalry on their side now. This itself made my chances of winning much lesser. I decided to at least take out all these rats while my ogres distract those two cavalry guys. Earlier, I lost my armor. Now, I lost my horse as well. So, I decided to at least like keep doing dungeons until I get a good weapon and was searching for a chest. And oh well. And yes, I'm trapped. I get back to the Bretonian lands after a while and see one of the towns has already been taken down by the Chaos troops. The Bretonians were trying to take it back, but I did see a horde of armies waiting outside for us, and this is not good for me. Only the Bretonian kingdom has paladins as their troops. So if the whole kingdom goes down, there won't be any more new paladins coming up as well. So I will never be able to build an army. After a few days, a guy reached out to me with a task, like to take out a sorcerer's army. He will either give me 7,500 gold or a random special item. Now, I obviously don't want the gold, I can earn it anywhere. The special item is what I was hoping to get. I collected troops from random taverns and ended up fighting this guy. We did win, and I also found a cool NPC guy called Ramun. He takes prisoners at a very good price. He's basically a slave trader, and I feel this is the best side hustle right now anyone could try. In this game, obviously, yeah. I also met Darius, like this guy has all the special weapons of the game. So I was aiming to get the best weapon, Calabulula, which had everything, but I was short on money. Then came the moment of truth, and I got this hammer. Now, in all my years of playing Mountain Blade and all their mods, I have never used a hammer. I'm always a two-handed sword, two-handed axe, and a lance type of guy. So I also had seen all hammers saying it crushes through blocks. So I always used to think that it meant the hammer gets crushed if it faces a block. But what it actually meant was it can break through the block, basically crushing through the block. And I realized this in a tournament. While I was playing initially with the sword, the enemies would keep dodging my attacks or like blocking it. Now with this hammer, they would just get bonked to death. I rarely see them like able to dodge this, and even a paladin with whom I used to feel I'm having epic battles with, like just got bonked unconscious in like 3 hits. "2,000 Chaos troops are trying to take down the last Bretonnian town, and we had like roughly 1,000 in our side, so I had to fight this battle because the, this campaign is over if I don't get the Bretonnians to survive. And initially I was using my bow and arrow. It hardly did anything, so I went to the front lines and managed to like find a cheesy way to like hit the enemies from the sides. I did end up dying after a while, but the enemies lost around like 900 troops while we had like lost only almost 300. So in the end we did win this battle. I had stopped the recording here, so obviously, yeah. So yes, the hammer is my new companion, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.